Yes, good morning, friends. You are welcome in online classes of chemistry. Here, Lomesh Sharma. Now, in this SN1 mechanism, the overall mechanism is this one that KOH, which acts as a nucleophile. In KOH, OH minus is a attacking nucleophile, which attacked on the what we say CS3Cl or CS3 whole thrice Cl, and that is in this reaction CS3 whole thrice Cl, CS3 whole thrice Cl, this one, okay, form a carbocation C plus. That one is a carbocation C plus and leaving group Cl minus. In the second step, where the nucleophile is attacked on the carbocation to form a tertiary butyl halide. Okay, the tertiary word is used for 3-degree carbocation. This carbocation is also 3 degree. Okay, and when OH group is attached with 3 CH3 groups, that is known as tertiary, and butyl is word for 4 carbon atoms, 1, 2, 3 and 4 carbon atoms. So tertiary butyl alcohol, that is the reaction, that is the mechanism of SN1 reaction. Now that is overall reaction where the CH3 whole thrice Cl reacts with KOH and KCl is removed. Here OH minus is attacked on carbocation and this carbocation is formed tertiary butyl halide. Okay, now after this one, the biomolecular nucleophilic substitution reaction or SN2 reaction, substitution nucleophilic biomolecular reaction. What are the main points of this reaction? Okay, we will also discussed or we will also compare the reaction between SN1 and SN2. Listen carefully. These reactions are completed in one step. Okay, and SN1 reaction is completed in two steps. This one is completed in one step, SN1 in two step. Okay, next, in this reaction only transition state is formed. In this reaction only transition state is formed and that transition state is highly unstable. Okay, in SN1 reaction there is a formation of carbocation in first step, but here is transition state is formed. Okay, third, during the formation of transition state, nucleophile attacked from opposite the leaving group, opposite side of the leaving nucleophile. That is very important point. Okay, attack of nucleophile from back side, opposite side. Okay, attack of nucleophile from opposite side, but in SN1 reaction nucleophile is attacked on from front side. Okay, here nucleophile is negatively charged particle, so it always attacked from the back side of the RX. How it is possible? See here, that is a reaction CH3Cl. Now in this reaction nucleophile, that is a nucleophile Nu minus and that is a Cl minus leaving group. Okay, that reaction is completed in only one step. So when nucleophile is also negative, Cl is also negative. Okay, so how it is possible that nucleophile is attacked from front side? There is a repulsion. Okay, so it always attacked from the back side of the reactant species. It always attacked from the back side of the reactant species, not from the front side. Listen carefully. Nucleophile and Cl minus, which is a leaving group, both are negatively charged particle. So nucleophile is attacked from backside of the RX due to the repulsion of Cl minus. That is this point. But in SN1 reaction is always attacked from the front side because already carbocation is formed in one step. Next step. Okay, that is known as, okay, it is known as backside attack of the attack or rear attack. Clear? In transition state, attacking nucleophile and leaving group both are partially attached with central carbon atom. That is the transition state. Okay, that means highly unstable. Why it is highly unstable? Because here carbon is pentavalent. Okay, that is a transition state C, that is a Cl, and dotted line, that is a OH. Okay, and first, second and third carbon atom, third hydrogen atoms are there, first, second and third hydrogen atom. That is a transition state where carbon is partially attached with Cl where carbon is partially attached with OH. Okay, so carbon is pentavalent. Here carbon is pentavalent. That's why that transition state is highly unstable. Okay, in transition state, attacking nucleophile and leaving group both are partially attached. Okay, with central metal carbon atom. Now, rate of reaction depends upon the concentration of alkyl halide and concentration of attacking nucleophile, both. But in SN1 reaction, okay, it depends only the Rx in one step, first step. Okay, but here the reaction is proceed between both. Okay, Rx and nucleophile. So reaction is depends on the both Rx and nucleophile, the concentration of alkyl halide and nucleophile. So that reaction is second order kinetic reaction, not a first order kinetic reaction. So that is also known as biomolecular reaction, nucleophilic substitution reaction. Two molecules are part here, but in SN1 reaction here only one molecule is part. Okay, rate of reaction directly proportional to alkyl halide, concentration of alkyl halide and concentration of nucleophile. That bracket is known as concentration. Okay, so that reaction is depends on Rx or nucleophile both, but in SN1 reaction that is depends on only Rx, not with nucleophile. In this reaction, now very important point is this. Okay, many times there is a question in board exam from this point. In this reaction, inversion of configuration take place. Inversion of configuration, which is also known as Walden inversion. Walden is a scientist name which gave this inversion. So in this reaction, inversion in configuration take place. Configuration of product is inverse of the configuration of reactant, which is known as Walden inversion. Okay, now what do you mean by inversion of configuration and Walden inversion? Inversion means invert, just opposite. Clear? That is a reactant. Listen, that is a reactant. H and H. Cl, that is a CS3Cl of the reactant of SN2 reaction. When nucleophile OH minus is attacked on carbon atom from the back side of the carbon atom, okay, Cl is removed. When Cl is removed in the form of Cl minus as a leaving group, okay, and OH minus is attacked from the back side. That line is important. OH minus attacked from the back side. After the attack of OH minus, okay, the configuration of product is this one. The configuration of product is this one. Here OH, carbon, H and H. So that is the reverse configuration, or we say opposite configuration of the reactant. In reactant, hydrogen atoms are placed here, and now these hydrogen atoms are placed here. So that is a inversion of configuration. That is known as Walden inversion. And in SN1 reaction, there is a retention of configuration. In SN1 reaction, retention of configuration, where the between the reactant and product there is no any inversion. There is no any transition, opposite inversion. But here there is an inversion between reactant and product, so it is known as Walden inversion, which is known as inversion. Configuration is changed. Now, our next point is, in this reaction, alkyl group attached to carbon atom CX increases the steric hindrance of attacking nucleophile, hence increasing number of alkyl group attached to the and decrease the rate of reaction. Now that is the point of reactivity. Okay, that is the point of reactivity. See here, that is the point of reactivity. That one is 3 degree, that one is 2 degree, that one is 1 degree, and you know very well that is, yes, methyl. So what is the reactivity of SN2 reaction? Which one is more reactive? Here, which one is more reactive? If we considered about SN1 reaction, okay, that one is more reactive. Okay, 3 degree carbocation is more reactive. In SN1 reaction, in first step carbocation is formed, which one is stabilized by inductive effect. Okay, so 3 degree carbocation is more stable in SN1 reaction, but here that one is but here that one is more reactive. Methyl is more reactive for SN1 reaction, SN2 reaction. Then 1 degree, then 2 degree, and 3 degree is very less stable, very less show reactivity for SN2 reaction. Okay, see here, reactivity order increases from 3 degree to methyl group. How it is possible? Okay, that what is steric hindrance. What do you mean by steric hindrance? Steric hindrance means badha, okay, barrier. These CS3 and CS3 groups are there. These three CS3 groups are show steric hindrance for nucleophile. Okay, समझना इसको. When nucleophile is attacked on carbon atom, on this carbon atom, okay, from backside, though these three CS3 groups show steric hindrance, show barrier, okay, for nucleophile to reach this nucleophile to carbon atom. Okay, but here only two CS3 groups are there, so nucleophile is attacked on carbon atom more easily. Here only one CS3 is there, so nucleophile attacked easily, very easily. And here there is no any steric hindrance. In CS3 Cl in CS3X there is no steric hindrance. So the reactivity of SN2 reaction is very maximum for methyl group CS3X. Oh. That is the overall reaction where CS3Cl reacts with nucleophile, that is a nucleophile attacked from the back side of the carbon atom, which show nucleophile, okay, which show transition state, that is a transition state where the carbon atom is pentavalent. So that's why that transition is highly unstable. See here, highly unstable. Okay, that is a transition state. That reaction is complete only one step. After this one, after this transition state, there is a formation of product. Okay, nucleophile. There is a formation of product where nucleophile is attached here. Inversion of confidence. Both, all three CS3s are present here, but in reactant molecule all CS3s are present here. Okay, so that is a inversion of configuration, and there is a leaving group. Cl minus is removed as a leaving group. So that reaction is completed about SN2 reaction. Okay, in your copy, please you compare the SN1 reaction and SN2 reaction. Okay, maximum you write 5 points to compare the difference between, what is the difference between SN1 and SN2 reactions. Okay.